So, a little while ago, I made these videos all about the wonderful world of femboys. And lately, I've been thinking a lot about people who might be questioning if they might be a femboy or not. And when I went looking around YouTube, TikTok, Instagram about signs that you might be a femboy, I didn't really find anything, which honestly kind of feels like a little bit of a disservice to the femboy community. So I figured, why not make it myself? So today we're going to be talking all about signs that you might be a femboy. Just to be clear though, this video isn't some sort of BuzzFeed quiz or gender test. It isn't about checking off boxes or feeling like you had to watch this video in order to earn the label femboy. It's more like some gentle breadcrumbs that you can follow. If you've ever looked up the word femboy and thought, wait, this might be me. This is for anyone who is curious, confused, or just quietly questioning. So with that in mind, let's get into the video. So this is something that I've personally seen a lot of in the femboy community. That feeling of putting on a skirt for the first time or painting your nails or something sparkly or traditionally feminine and just lighting up. But not necessarily in a, oh shit, this is gender euphoria, now I think I might be a trans woman kind of way, but more in like a, oh shit, this feels good, but I don't really know why, so I'm just not gonna think about it. Which I personally think is a very beautiful thing because sometimes embracing femininity isn't about being feminine or being a trans woman, but instead reclaiming it, especially if you are someone who grew up being taught that being soft or cutesy or beautiful wasn't for you, which unfortunately does happen to a lot of young men. Trying that kind of stuff on, either physically or metaphorically, can be extremely healing. So, if you've ever put something girly on and felt more of yourself, not less yourself, that could be a good sign that you might be a femboy. So, this one actually comes up quite a bit, especially for those who were assigned male at birth and never really quite related to the whole what being a man was supposed to look like. Like, you kind of look around and you see everyone else being tough, stoic, broy, traditionally masculine things, and you're just like, yeah, that's not me at all. But then you're also kind of like, okay, I don't want to be a girl or I don't feel like a woman. So where does that leave me? And for some people, that's where the word femboy kind of starts feeling like home because it's not about being binary or traditional. It's about crafting your own masculinity that's soft and cute and maybe a little bit chaotic, but that's only for some people. So if you're stuck between not feeling like a traditional masculine man, but you know you're not a woman, femboy might be the label for you. So this one is definitely a gut check thing. If you've ever scrolled past a femboy TikTok or maybe meme on Instagram and felt that little zap of excitement or fear in your chest, like, wait, do I actually relate to this? Is this me? Followed immediately by a, oh no, I'm not allowed to think like that. Like, that's no, no. Yeah, that's a pretty big sign. And I just want to say, those little moments of emotional whiplash are so real and valid when you're figuring out what labels works best for you. I know I personally got that feeling a lot when I was figuring out I was trans and non-binary. It's scary, but it's exciting at the same time. Sometimes the things that we're most drawn to are also the things that can really scare us, mostly because they kind of challenge everything that we thought we knew about ourselves. But just remember, that does not make them wrong or invalid. So if the term femboy makes you both nervous and excited when you apply it to yourself, that might mean there's something there for you to explore. It's okay to sit with that tension. And remember, you don't have to decide something right away if you don't feel comfortable. These kind of things, you can take your time and it's okay. Okay, so this is a really, really big one, I think. A lot of times people will assume that if you're a guy and you like being called pretty or cute or soft, or you like wearing feminine things, that must mean that you're trans or non binary, which sometimes that is what it means, but sometimes it's not. For some people, especially femboys, there's this joy that comes from still being a man. Being told you're beautiful or you're adorable or you're soft or you're cute does not take away from your masculinity. It can just add to it. That feeling of gender euphoria doesn't come from taking something away from yourself. It comes from being seen more fully for who you already are. So if you've ever felt euphoric for being called cute while you're wearing a skirt and also still using he, him pronouns, femboy might be the label for you. Also, just friendly reminder, femboys can be cis, non-binary, and trans. There is no gatekeeping in the femboy community. Just putting that out there. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you are a femboy, what helped you figure out you're a femboy? I know there are a lot of folks out there who might be questioning if they are a femboy or not. I definitely think it's something that needs to be talked about more, like the signs of how you kind of figured out you're a femboy. Like I said earlier, when I tried to go searching for it, I really didn't find anything. So I'd love to hear from femboys how y'all figured out that you were a femboy. And just remember, if there is anyone out there questioning, you are valid, and it is okay if you don't take on the label right away. It's a journey, sometimes it takes time, but you got this. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!